Yo, what up, YouTube? This is Abdul Shakur, better known as the God, Sincere, or Brother Curtis, according to the emblem. You know, I got another handle out there in the streets, but I'm trying to leave that life where it's at. I just saw a few things that I just looked at, and when I look at anything, the first thing I always question is the authenticity of not just what I'm looking at, but also the individual who delivering the message. You dig? I was just looking at my homie Wildcat, OG Wildcat. By the way, salute to all the Spartans. Salute to all the true Billies in the building. You dig? Like, I fuck with the real. And when I listened to Wildcat's interview, it spent me back. As you can see, I'm an older nigga, man. I'm 43 years old, man. So I've been around for a minute. When Wildcat, back in the 90s, was putting his work in New York, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. Notice I'm going past the 2000s. I didn't stop doing motherfucking prison time. Pardon my language. I ain't stopped doing prison time until 2009, man. 2009. And a lot of the bloods that was coming up back then was different from the niggas that I'm seeing come up now. I wasn't even on that type of time. Like, I was on some other shit where I was just like, nigga, if you violate me, nigga. Fuck. I was down. I'm from Jersey. You feel me? I'm from Jersey. I'm from Camden. CMD, stand up. I'm from 32nd Street. You dig? East 32nd, 3-2 in the building. And I was on some other shit. How Cat said it, I was always on extra go mode. Nobody, I don't give a fuck. I was in Northern State when they put the gang unit down there. I was down Yarsville when we started the riots. We started them riots on the police. I was popping on police every chance I got, even before the riots started. That was always my eye. My biggest eye. Anything that wasn't like me. But also, while I was behind that wall, I met a lot of real niggas who wasn't on the bullshit, who just was zero tolerance with it, man. Straight up. When I was going down the Bing, I was a 5%er. Because I was a 5%er since I was a kid. But I ain't give a fuck. I was a true and living God. So if you was being oppressed or you was on some, being put on some bullshit, I wasn't letting that happen. I ain't give a fuck who it was. And I was one of the youngest dudes in my prison, man. One of the youngest. I went down at 17. I was popping niggas' heads off every chance I got. Because I thought I was never coming home no more. I was 17 years old. And I got hit with a major felony. A few majors. It's just one that stuck out. I got hit with 7 charges. Only one stuck out. I had to have my shorty go and look my shit up. Like, yo, look me the fuck up, nigga. And when she saw the newspaper article, all she could say was, babe, really? I ain't doing this for likes. I'm not doing this for none of that. I'm just simply doing this to make a clear statement that I know how the homie Wildcat feeling, man. Because I ate a nigga food who was a homie. You don't really know your niggas until you live with them, you eat with them, you pray with them, or you go through a fucking war with them. And all this time, this nigga was on some other shit. He just wasn't cut from my cloth. Cause like a lot of the niggas who I fucked with, there was some when I was down Yardsville and we was acting a dummy when the blood movement first hit New Jersey, and this was like back in like 9-6, like 9-5, 9-6. I was with some murder homies, some non-Trey homies or 1A Trey homies, and they from Jersey City. Shout out to the homie 7 Up. And shout out to the homie Lucky Diamond. Fuck with y'all. Heavy. I ain't seen y'all in shit, it's been 20 years, but y'all already know, man, we been through the trenches. Real nigga shit. Been through the trenches. You dig? And I was in one of them situations where it was a homie. Blood homie. And I fucked with him before he was blood. He got into a situation and it was only because he thought that niggas brought him home that I made him bulletproof from the rest of his ops. And that wasn't truth. So, being as though I knew the nigga, you know what I'm saying? That was my man. Shout out to the guy King Boone. And something happened, and we was together, and shit got ugly for him, and he ain't even move. I moved, caught a whole new case. I turned my bid into a nightmare for other people. I ain't mind stacking on the extra charges. I had 30 years. What I care? You dig? What did I care? I was young with a I don't give a fuck mentality, man. Anything that wasn't me or that wasn't a part of me and mine had to go. Straight up. Had to go. No questions asked. Now I'm looking at how things is moving nowadays, man.
Is this what you were wearing?
Shout out to some real dudes who I was down to Bing with. Shout out to, salute to
What shirt were you wearing now?
my homie Bo. Salute to the homie G Brim. Shout out to my nigga King I. Shout out to my man Saladin. Shout out to the guy King Power. If you was in Jersey doing beds and you hear some of these names, they ring bells because they was putting it in. Shout out to my homie Fat Cat, man. Real niggas. When we was in Jersey and they was doing the young boy thing, they had mad love at first with all the dudes from up north, and then they broke from mad love into blood. Real shit. My cough is from this. Not the coronavirus. But real nigga shit. These is real dudes. Real dudes. So everything that my homie Cat going through right now, I relate to because I went through it. I went through it. I was in the box, in the Bing. When I was locked up, out of my 17 years in the prison system, I did almost 12 of them in the box.
Several times before the murder happened.
Almost 12 of my 17 was in the box. Pop Dog, it was alright. How Jay-Z said it, he's alright, but he's not real. It was like if you was in Pop Dog, the shit was too soft. It took me a moment to get some adjusted to, but I already had my mind set. That's why I can say I can relate to Cat. because I was a young dude that was already in a position where the odds was already against them, because I was in a prison or in an environment where I was always told that negative things were going to happen. And so my mindset has always been that of a true warrior. I go into the situation, I rise to the occasion, I adjust, and I adapt to my situation. So that means if I got to go in and be a motherfucking savage, I was a savage before I went in. I was a savage on the street. The realest thing ever is that on some real shit, most of these dudes, when I look at the dudes that I went to bat for, that I put that work in for, most of them niggas, I'm like, yo, man, if the shoe was on the other foot, would you be willing to do the same? And if you do the same, is it because you're afraid of what the outcome will be with me if you don't? Or is it because you really ride for a nigga? Not for me, but you ride for my movement. You ride for my cause. FTB in the building. Shout out to all the fruits. All my fruit homies, all my brim homies. Whoop, whoop. You already know. Real nigga shit. All my hat niggas, you already know. Shout out to all my niggas from the East. You already know. Real nigga shit. So I can relate to where Cat at. That's why I be fucking with niggas on Cat page. I put it to you like this. Mine, you see my face. If you see me on Wildcat page, I'm Abdul Shakur. I don't give a fuck. I'm a Spartan first. It ain't got nothing to do with the bullshit. It's my heart, nigga. It's my heart. I hold down the weak. I hold down the weak. I like when the odds are stacked against me. They've been stacked against me my whole life. I got a lot of shit, a lot of anger, a lot of built-in frustration. When I put in work, I look at it like this, man, this wreck in the yard, man, it's therapy for me. And I'm 43 and I feel like this, you feel me?
Detectives have recovered cash.
A lot of these motherfuckers running around here that talk that shit when you in prison and then come back out here to the streets. The one thing that you don't keep in mind is that niggas know the real you. If they wasn't paying attention to it when you was behind that motherfucking wall, it's for one reason and one reason only. And the one reason is because they was so caught into their loyalty for you that they was blinded by the signs. Whoa. Whoa. They was blinded by the signs. Straight up. Blinded by the signs, man. But then the thing is that somebody who really know you, that really know the real you, as they start peeling back the layers and the truth come out, you start seeing it. Because niggas start moving and doing shit out of acts of desperation. So, I seen it from Yardville, Boydtown, Annandale, Rawway, Riverfront, Northern State, Southern State, Southwoods, man, and that's just, I've been through them all. The only prison I ain't been in and really there to pop in was Trenton. I only went there to ask SAG after the riot. So I've been there, done that. Shout out to my nigga Benji. Shout out to my nigga Rasul. Shout out to the homie No Good. Shout out to the homie Can't Get Right. Shout out to the homie Mr. Hollywood, and Mr. Brim. Salute to the homies. You already know. Them niggas was real niggas. Putting it down. Putting it down. Not just putting it down for us, but putting it down for other niggas.
Sprint.com is the best way to learn about our plans.
That wasn't even a part of the movement.
Stay healthy and go to sprint.com today.
That's where we was.
I've been using tax.
Then they became part of the movement. Because we all understood what the movement was about.
It's so easy to use. Everything is explained so well, and if I have a question, I can get the help I need.
Very user-friendly.
Now when I look at this shit,
And helps me answer them correctly.
The process was faster.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck
More affordable.
Less surprises.
is these niggas doing?
Start for free at taxact.com.
What are these niggas doing? They skirts is so high that they above they fucking knees. Your skirt is your jeans is too skinny, and the hem in your skirt is showing, homie. Straight up, your jeans too skinny, and the hem in your skirt showing.
Why was the phone calls from your phone?
This really my first live on YouTube. Like I said, I'm not doing this for likes. I'm not doing this one for subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Or none of that. I'm really not. I'm just a realist at the end of the day. And I call shit for how I see it. That's how I was brought up. Don't like it? I don't give a fuck. Got an issue? Holla at me. I'm not tough. I'm not on no tough shit. But I don't take no shit from nobody neither. So, you know.
How do we explain?
And I don't have problems where I go. Like, I'm good where I go because my other handle ring bells in the street. I ain't gonna put that one out there because that one got cases behind it.
There's a large volume of cash, duffel bag.
Some major ones. And I don't need the police fucking with me. So I'm gonna let that nigga be where he at. But to all my peoples out there who going through the struggle, man, you know what I'm saying? Who dealing with the hustle to try to support their families. You know what I'm saying? The hustle just mean how you survive through life every day. You know what I'm saying? So I know the hustle. However you execute your hustle, do what you need to do. My fam, y'all know who y'all are. My Spartan family, this my first live. Like I said, I wasn't doing this for no likes. This Abdul Shakur, I wasn't doing this for no likes or none of that. I was just doing this because I relate to my bro. So salute to OG Wildcat for putting your page up, bro, and keeping shit all the way a buck. You feel me? Because it ain't too many real niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, bro. Salute to Mel Cross. Because you doing your thing, bro. You in the Poconos. I'm only 40 minutes away from you. You dig? Shout out to or salute to Ladybug, Wildcat's wifey. Salute, sis. Cause you always make sure you make sure that you let a nigga know when a Spartan is in the building. You always show a nigga love, man. So salute, sis. Salute to Stack Stone. Salute to the homie Shaquell. I hope you doing better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hope you doing better, bro. Salute to Mano. Salute to Wayno. Salute to Ty Guns. Salute to the real Pistol P. Salute to Magoo. I mean, like, I got a lot of people who, you know, like, I could send salutes to, man. Special salute to April D. You already know where we at. Got nothing but love for you. You know what I'm saying? Always have, always will. If you happen to catch this live, you already know. Spartan love, baby. Salute to CC Orleans. You know, love is love. Salute. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a real one. You dig me? Like, I'm a real one. I'm not no new nigga on the block, man. I've been doing this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Since the late 80s, early 90s. I just went into the early to mid 90s because that's the first time that I ever got into some real bullshit for what I do. You dig me? And I was a young nigga. So, you know, like I said, man, this is my first live. I really don't know too much about how the mechanics of this work, but I just wanted to let my homie Wildcat know, man, you know what I'm saying, that I know where you at, homie, because I was in the same situation, blood. Like, I was there in the same situation, so I know where you at. You know what I mean? But Spartans won't fold. You know what I mean? We hold the line, bro. You know what I mean? So this was, you know, not just to, you know, one person, but to my whole Spartan, you know, for all the real Spartans out there, because we go through it. We the ones that's on the front line when nobody else is willing to go through the war. We the first ones on the line and the last ones off. Straight up. That's when you know a Spartan, when you see what. We the first ones on the line. It could be your drama, but we the first ones on the line. And we the last ones off, man. We don't bend, break, or fold. Straight up. So, shout out to Pilato. Shout out to Iraq 5-2. Shout out to my homie, Lucifer Brim. You already know. Brim love, bro. PTL. You already know. Yo, man, all I could do for the most part is drop this one on your lap. You live by them, you die by them. How you do either or is up to you to ultimately decide which one you're going to do. The same bullshit that made you, the same bullshit that made you. If you don't watch yourself, if you don't have that loyalty, because our royalty in the positions that we in, our royalty is defined by our loyalty.
What happened?
Our royalty is defined by our loyalty. Do you see that? A king or a queen could be in a royal position, but they still are servants to their kingdom. They servants to their kingdom. All those people they call peasants and shit like that, y'all servants to them. Real nigga shit. That's why they tell you, remember the people that you step on your way up, because you might have to see them. You're going to see them again on your way down. That's why I always say that, man. My royalty is defined by my loyalty. Real talk.
I'm mad that people said I didn't do it, but I did. And I'm sorry.
I ain't never had no paperwork. None of that. I always been solid. When I was going through the system, I made my juvenile errors. But I ain't never been a rat. I never even really stole. I ain't never stole from niggas because I had my own.
found makes no sense for that self-defense claim. Discarding of the billfold.
I was, however, willing to get into all the bullshit, though.
Found at the scene makes me feel that it was a robbery.
Real talk.
With just over an hour,
I was prepared for all the bullshit because I was with it. That was my language.
closes his case.
Drama. Let's have it. If a nigga was an op, no discussion. Oh, you ain't going, what? Okay, I'll show you how this done then. Let me learn you something. Let me show you how this shit get done. Ain't nothing to talk about, nothing to think about. I ain't got nothing but time. Shit, I'm in here. Fuck. Visits, I don't give a fuck. My mother ain't never come see me. I ain't had no contact with the outside world while I was locked up. None. None. No letters. No none of that. But if I wanted that phone, who? Who can't use a phone? All right. Whatever. I never had my commissary took. I never been pressed to stay in my room. I ain't never had niggas on my ass to make me, be on some other. Nah.
I remember one day while I was
I earned mine, man.
she literally came to me and told me, well,
I'm 17 years through the system. Multiple prisons, and I'm still here. You ain't got niggas who seen that many blocks in a neighborhood in a lifetime. Free. And can say they still here. Real talk. Real talk. I got the first 48 playing in the background because it's a significance behind me watching the first 48. I watch that shit because I'll be like, yo, man, if people really knew how doing a lot of the shit that they do is self-destructive and counterproductive, they will to themselves, and not just to themselves, because that causes a ripple effect. If something affects you, it immediately or through the course of time affects everything and everyone around you. So it's like taking a rock and throwing it in a still bucket of water or into a still pond. That ring will start like this, but by the time you look at it, that shit is like this, like this, like this. You dig me?
A contract killing.
Ripple effect.
I was going to testify against the others.
Hi guys, it's a little small White House.
It could be good or bad depending on which way you choose to go with. If you go with the current of the ripple, then you ain't got to worry about the disastrous effects of the aftermath. But anything that try to move against the waves of the ripple end up getting pushed back. Maybe not by the wave that came before it, but one of them smaller waves coming behind it grow to be as big as the wave that came before it.
Oklahoma.
So eventually you get pushed out.
2 days after Valentine's Day, as a rare snowstorm blankets the streets, 911 gets a call from an apartment.
So, like I said, man, I ain't really do this for likes or none of that. This was just kind of like a trial run for me. You know what I'm saying? To see where, to see where I'm at with it. But I had to put a certain level of truths out there to let my bro know I relate. Not just inside our chat. You know what I'm saying? But I relate, bro. So,
Shooting 5-shot there? It sounds like a dead guy.
when I became who I became, I always call who I became the other nigga. Because that nigga, yeah, boy. If I gotta keep him off the radar, then yeah, that nigga. When I became him, I was still young.
Detective Justin Ritter
And
has been with Tulsa PD for 13 years. 2 in homicide.
that nigga was a different type. I went out to Cali and got a chance to see a lot of things out there. The one thing that I did get a chance to see out there is how this right here, this banging thing go, you know, out there up close and personal. And that was at a young age. So I was influenced, you know, early. Like, word? These niggas really? And I wasn't even really at that point in a rush to pick up a flag. My thing was these were men. Like, they had a whole different set of rules and regulations that was outside of what the fuck I was used to. And it was legit there. So I was like, damn, okay. I'm feeling this. Let me see what this shit be about.
Robert was shot once in the chest and twice in the left thigh.
Anyway, at the end of the day, the whole purpose of me making this live was to more or less let my homie Cat know that I'm a true Spartan man, a true one. I'm in the building. I relate to everything that you say, bro, because I was on them sides of the wall, just on the opposite side of the water from you. I was on the upper side of the water from you, going through the same shit, my nigga. Going through the same shit. A lot of the niggas that I thought that was real, once they hit here, wasn't who they say that they were. They handshake and they smile didn't match. Actual fact. Their handshake and they smile don't match. Here it is, I'm 43 years old and I'm still always on extra go. Like, I'm always on extra fucking go. That's a fact. I stay on it. I stay on it. I'm just starting to get into that mindset of, okay, it's time to wind down, bro. Get your shit together. A lot of it comes from the prison conditioning, and then that's only maybe 40% of it. The remainder just comes from always having the odds stacked against me.
I don't think the boy saw the murder take place. He was inside. Thank God.
So it's 70 the odds stacked against me and 30% just the other. So trust me, bro, I understand where you at. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ready to get off of this shit right now because I don't want to go on babbling and, you know, waste the time on here and whatnot. But, you know, I hope everybody who catches the time out to see this video stay safe and, you know, do what you do. And I guess whenever I get ready to make another one, or, you know, I'll holler at you. Salute.